I thought I could do it. I can't do it. I'll have to go poop in the woods. There's too many flies. Good morning. Slaughter lives to hike another day. I did not get eaten by a bear yet. There ended up being 3 other people at that shelter last night. I just had breakfast with that woman and Reef. And they're on the AT. And so we all 3 are probably going to end up at the Yellow Deli tonight in Rutland. But anywho, last night was a rough night. I didn't get my feet high enough on my hammock, so I kept like slipping down in it, and I was also afraid I was going to get eaten by the aggressive bear that someone told me about in the far out comments. So I did not sleep well, but I'm alive and we're walking. Today we're going up Killington. So right now we're at about 2,000 foot elevation. Killington is about 4,200, and so it's just up from here. But and then it's down into Rutland, down into Shower, down into a cold beer. But let's do it. I forgot to mix up my fancy water, that Element, this morning. So typically I like to down this in the first few miles to replenish, because Brewer, my brother, says that that's when you should drink your electrolytes, in the morning, because you wake up with none. Whether that's true or false, I don't know, but that's what we're doing. I'm smiling. First part of the day is just gonna be up, up, up. It is wet out here. It's not raining. It didn't rain last night. I thought it would. I mean, it sprinkled a little bit yesterday, but it's moist. It's just moist. But I ate a bigger breakfast than I usually do this morning. That was not a good idea. I was hungry. I was really hungry and I really wanted breakfast, but I had oatmeal and I put a healthy serving of cassava in it, which tasted wonderful, but my belly's burning a little bit. So maybe in the future, whenever I'm going to start huffing it up a mountain, I won't eat such a big breakfast because it hurts, but that's okay. Eventually I'll burn it off. But it's pretty overcast today, so I don't know. I mean, it's early. It's still a little early. It's 7:30ish. But I don't know if it'll get burned off by the time I get to the top, or if I'm just not going to have a view. But that's fine, because in my experience, being sucked in is an experience in and of itself. So I'm not going to be mad about it. One of my favorite hikes that I did was Dragon's Tooth, when we were all sucked in, and it was in the fall, so there were like little red leaves all along the trail, and I don't know, there's something cool about having a little Stockton experience. So we'll see what the day brings, but onward. I don't know, y'all. The sun is peeking through. We might get a view. Currently we're averaging about a mile an hour. We're 2.3 in for the day. I just pulled off to get some water. The comments on Far Out are not looking very promising for the water source that I was anticipating getting a little refill at, but so I saw this little situation here and thought, yeah, sure, let's do it. But I pulled off a little bit ago, got some service, talked to my people, and then, and also scheduled a doctor's appointment. I've been looking for I don't need to know this, but I'm gonna tell you, primary care physician. So I called about, 2 or 3 months ago, got on a wait list and got an appointment for next March. It's currently July, so. But anyways, I did that. When I got service, I realized I had a voicemail from them. They're like, we're calling again. And I'm like, oh, don't kick me off the wait list. So did that. We're about, I don't know what, I'm 2.3 in, where we got maybe two to go to get to the top of Killington. So let's pick up the pace, shall we? It looks like it's all burning off, so we go get ourselves a view, I do declare. This kind of like mechanical whirring sound. I'm about a mile and a half from the tippy top, but this is making me think that maybe they're running the gondola up and down Killington. But if they are, I don't believe I'll be partaking in such activities. But if they're running the gondola, then maybe the snack shack is open. That would be pretty cool. But either way, I'm walking in to Route 4, getting picked up, going to Rutland, and getting real people food. Currently taking the Blue Blaze up to Killington Peak. I was like, it's just 0.2. The clouds went away. let's do it for the view. Let me just show y'all what we're working with. Ay, ay, ay. Hurry, I'm coming up. This is what we're working with. The lollygagging continues, y'all. I did the 0.2 miles up to Killington Peak, and snack shack's open. And they have beer. I don't even have to wait to get to Rutland. Oh, today is shaping up nicely. It is about 12:30. We are getting ready to descend Mount Killington. I had a sandwich, some chips, a beer. Now we got to go down off this rock. Wish me luck. I thought I could do it. I can't do it. I'll have to go poop in the woods. There's too many flies. I did it. I had to. Because I couldn't get to the tree in enough time. Do not recommend the Cooper Pooper. We are back on the trail. I just ran into Brightside at that shelter right there. I don't know what's called. Cooper Lodge. That's not correct. I don't know. Whatever shelter's right there at Killington. I don't know why you would know that. I'll have to fact check it. Anywho, she was sitting there having a little lunch. She's hiking Sobo today. She was with Fission. So now we just gotta get down off this trail to Rutland. Back to civilization. Back to indoor plumbing. Just crossed the 100-mile mark on the long trail. Even though I've only done 40 or 50 some. I'll have to look back and see what I did to begin with. I think it was like 54. Anywho, regardless, milestone, check. The closer I get to resupply, the more I think about what's working, what's not working. Do I want to send anything home? Do I want to change out anything? What did I forget? What can I not live without? So, a few things on the list that I do need to get that I cannot live without. Number one being toilet paper. Just ran out of that, so let's hope the rest of the day goes well. But one thing that I'm thinking about is like my pants, my bottom setup. Because I typically like to hike in pants because it keeps all the stuff off my legs, ticks, mosquitoes, skaditos, as my 3-year-old says. But the problem that I had this with my last hiking pants too, is that they just keep, like, I guess the pack and my fanny pack and all this stuff just keeps pushing them down. So the crotch just keeps getting, in my, I don't know why I'm telling y'all this, but I am, my thighs. And, you know, I want, like, the ideal, oh God, sorry, situation would be some like those shorts, those like bicycle shorts built into it. So, I mean, that's like, I guess, asking a lot of the Walmart in Rutland to have that. Maybe they do. I don't know, but then I'd be hiking in shorts and then I'd have to get bug spray. It'd be a whole thing. So maybe by the time I get to Burlington, I'll be able to get a different pair of pants. Or maybe I just don't worry about it at all. Just keep on going and act like it's not happening. Anyways, about 5 or so left to go for the day. And it's mostly downhill. So, my dogs will be barking. About 1.5 left to go. This whole last chunk coming down off Killington is downhill. There were some leveled out parts where we're walking beside a, you know, like walking on the side of the mountain. And it was glorious because like the breeze was blowing the perfect direction. So had a nice breeze blowing. But yeah, going up, you know, you're huffing, you're puffing, and your heart's do. But going down, man, it blows your knees and your toes out. Something terrible. But I'm ready to get off the trail tonight. I'm ready to have a nice shower, bed, food that wasn't made to withstand an apocalypse. So we're almost there, but it's kind of get to this last stretch and you start getting a little reckless. You know, you're like walking a little faster than you should. So I'm trying to behave myself, trying to make sure I don't injure myself by flying down off this rock. But I can hear the road noise, so it's coming up. In here, waiting on the bus. It's hot out of my green tunnel. Good evening. We're in Rutland. We're staying at the Deli Hostel, which is, oh my God, I got way too much food. Which is amazing. It's so nice. It's so clean. Got like dorm room style situation going on. I don't know what time I got in town, but I was sitting on the side of the road waiting for the bus because the public transportation will come by and pick you up free of charge, which is like super cool. But I was sitting on the side of the road and in tandem and step by step, the couple that the wife's hiking and the husband supporting her, they drove by me and then turned around and came back and picked me up. And I get in the car and lo and behold, Batwoman and Reefer in there. So they brought us into town, which was super cool. And so we got all settled in the Yellow Deli Hostel, did our laundry, and I went to Walmart, did a resupply. And then I went to the Hop and Moose brewing company. Had myself a beer while I waited on my to-go food. Now I'm back at the hostel and I'm getting ready to eat it. And there's a Friday night live like block party happening, and there's like live music starting at 8, or I mean it's going on right now, but like the headliner comes on at 8, which is Howie Day, which is really funny. I remember he was on like one of his songs, maybe that Collide song, or I don't remember, was on our prom king and queen dance ballot. So anywho, I might just pop out there and see what's happening. Or I might go to bed. I don't know. The world is my oyster. But right now I'm gonna eat this food. All right, y'all.